Oops, forgot to put myself saying hello. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Remy. Actually, it's an old one, Remy. I've had it for a while. Hey, tacos. Yes, that's your dog. That's Paco. I did that just for Paco. Wasn't that nice? Oh my God. It's raining like cats and dogs here. Cats and chihuahuas. It's raining like cats and chihuahuas here. Oh my goodness. Let's have a chill day. I want a chill day. I want a taco day. Tacos? Did you change your name? I saw a different name in a chat the other day, but it wasn't tacos and a chihuahua. It was like a weird name. I'm waiting for the rain to come. It's kind of warm here. Oh, it's warm here, but we got rain. Yeah, we've got the rain. It's crazy. Okay. A long story. You could tell me privately if you wanted to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I forgot. I was going to take a COVID test yesterday and I forgot to do it. And now today I've got like a cold. I kind of don't want to know. You do? Are you at work or do you not work anymore? Well, I forgot what you said. If you do anymore or you don't. I know you're not going to, if you are working, you're not going to be working for much longer. I've got to dash to Home Depot again, but not in the rain. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like driving in the rain. I've got to go to the store and pick up a few things. I want to make some, what do you call it, biscuits today. But I can't make, I don't know, I cannot make biscuits for the life of me. I just can't. I don't know why. I just can't. It's like, okay, so so we're looking in the news today, and Samara tells me this story about this woman. I think, was she a nurse, Samara? Goes into the hospital for a breast reduction, wakes up from surgery, and they gave her a tummy tuck and implants. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We were just reading random, news stories. That's crazy. I love tacos. Imagine waking up, you wanted a breast reduction and you get I wonder how big her breasts were. That she wanted a breast reduction and she got breast implants. Yeah, the tummy tuck wouldn't bother me so much, but the breast, hey, misbehaving. The breast implants when you wanted a breast reduction. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing, babe? So, what can we talk about today? Anybody got any ideas? No, we're not talking about that person. I don't want to talk about them. But here's an FYI for somebody that said that I was the one that doxed somebody. That link was put up 9 months ago on an FOD's channel. I found it yesterday. So that was already put out 9 months ago. So stop it. if you're going to call me out, call everybody out that put that link out, because it wasn't just me. So there's that. I hate that when I'm always accused of doing stuff, and it's not always me. Oh, pizza girl. How about that? 22222. Is that what it is? Wait, is pizza girl in here? Yeah, hi pizza girl. Taco Tuesday, exactly. 22222. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about it. I know, I love tacos. Not tacos the food. I love tacos the person. Let's not get that mixed up. I'm going to try and be a vegan. I'm trying a little bit at a time, like vegetarian first, and then, yeah. There's vegan restaurants. I remember watching, I think it was Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, and he went to this vegan restaurant. He wasn't crazy about it, but I mean, they had people that swear by this stuff. Don't eat that vegan Alfredo again. Why? You didn't like it? At 10:22 p.m. It will be 22:22 on 2/22/22. Oh my God, you're right. How about at 2:22 p.m.? It'll be at 2:22 p.m. It will be 2:22 p.m. on 2/22/22. I didn't like it. That is a lot of twos. Is that good luck? Someone tell me if that's twos are good luck. I know 13 is bad luck. That's about all I know. Imagine being born at 2:22 on 2/22/22. Really, seriously. Anybody want to come up? I'll put the link in the chat. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody want to come up? Oh, I forgot last night. I didn't have my phone plugged in, and it was almost dead this morning. Let's see. It was. Hi, Diamond Cutter. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. Here we go. Anybody that wants to come up is welcome to come up. You got something to say? No, I didn't. Oh, Clancy, I forgot to do it. I've got my tests at home. Hey, Miller, how you doing? Just passing by to say hello. Not feeling well. Have a good day. Oh, get well. I hope you get well. Get well soon. No, I have tests here that I can get instant results. You know, I never understood this. You can get results like I can get like at home. Why does it cost $275 at the airport? All dates this week from 2/20/22 till end of the month will be same frontwards or backwards. Really? Wait, I don't get that. I don't understand. No. Actually, Diamond Cutter. Who's Diamond Cutter? I do forget Diamond Cutter. I'm sorry, Diamond Cutter. I'm a dummy. Ask them. I was saying dumb things this morning. It's the airport, just like if you have air in your bag and it's outside a little box, you have to pay extra. Oh. Oh! Oh my God. Oh, I am so, I'm still half, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Barnyard. You're right. So what about, um, does anybody, can anybody weigh in about what's going on with, dare I say, Marissa and Princess? And I really don't have any right to weigh in about that. But to me, it sounds like she's trying to make it like it's not so bad as she first said it was. And to me, that's like damage control. Like she's trying to like, well, yeah, Remy, that's a no-brainer. um, to me, it's like she's trying to like make it seem like she was doing like some kind of damage control. You're not sure which one is worse. It's hard to say. Really hard to say. Yeah. I can't either anymore. I just I can't with her. I just think that she exploited somebody, and I'm seeing a lot of that lately, exploitation of people, and I don't like it. I just think it's horrible. No, I fell asleep last night. I I'm not used to like going live twice a day. I'm lazy. She asked him to come downstairs, yet says she's worried he'll fall. Excuse me? Oh, really? Yeah, well, I thought he was in the hospital. Wasn't he in the hospital? I missed it too. I'll have to watch it today. Sorry, Burnt Toast. I'm a fangirl of Burnt Toast. I think she's amazing. Shout out. If you guys aren't subbed to her, you need to sub to her. She's amazing. I will say this, it's a crying shame how she is treating him. She is no friend to anyone. Well, I here's what made me sad. Did he happen to hear that they weren't going to pick him up from the hospital? Like, how scary would that be? He doesn't have a phone. He doesn't have money. You know, how scary would that be when you don't have money, you don't have a phone? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would be scared if I was in that situation. And yeah, I sure as hell wouldn't be. I would have handled it privately. Thanks, Samara. Yeah, if you're not sub to her, you're really missing a good channel because she's amazing. She really is. And I'm sorry I missed her last night. I had no idea that she was going live, or I would have been there because she's practically, including my own, practically the only channel that I can. Hey, Remy.
Good morning.
Good
I mean,
morning.
come on, you knew I was going to pop up on this one.
I didn't. I was like, should I put her up? Yeah, that's Remy.
No, it's just, yeah, I feel so bad for that guy.
I know. It's like exploitation of a very weak person right now.
Yeah, it's very sad. I mean, she's sitting there saying how hard it is, and, she's worried he's going to fall and stuff. Baby-proof your house. It's really not that hard. You buy some baby gates and some corner protectors for your tables or whatnot. And she's saying, he needs to be in a space that, is close to a bathroom and no stairs. Okay, well, what about that living room that's behind you in all of your lives that you never see a person even go in? It's like just like a sitting room. It's like the white room in somebody's house. You don't touch it. Why
Yeah,
can't you just get a blow-up mattress and put him there?
right.
What's wrong with you? You're that much of a piece of crap that you don't even have compassion. Well, she doesn't, obviously. I don't know.
Yeah,
She's just disgusting.
she talks about, well, she took this on herself. Okay.
She begged him to come.
Exactly. That's what I mean. She invited him to come, and then all of a sudden it's too much for her. So she's going to use every excuse
I mean,
to get rid of him.
and like you said, I hope he didn't hear that. I really hope he didn't. About them just not coming to pick him up. That's so horrible.
Well, can you imagine if you had no phone?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I've been there.
yeah, but I mean, it's scary. It's a
He's not
scary,
from here. You know, he
yeah,
doesn't know
don't,
anybody here.
Sundancer, you're right. Don't take on a responsibility as big as someone's health if you can't give 100%. And he's not family. So
But she
basically,
says he's like her brother. Remember? That's her brother. He's family.
no, you don't treat I wouldn't treat my family like that.
I mean, it's just
Princess is a convenient inconvenience for her. She wants accolades from her. I don't think she got enough accolades, and now she's just
But
sick of it. They judge
what's she supposed to be getting accolades for? Bitching and
her
moaning?
for taking care of him.
What's she doing to take care of
She didn't. As soon as she got here,
him?
she went to Florida. Then she came back home for a little bit and then went to what, Tennessee?
Hmm.
So no, she didn't really do
It's
anything.
like she thought, how it was depicted, just for lack of a better reference, on Wife Swap. He was basically her maid, raised her kid,
Mm,
waited on her hand and foot, and then they partied. Was
yep,
she thinking that was going to happen again?
I guess.
I mean, that's where I'm kind of stuck. Like, wait a second, you knew this guy was sick. Okay, fine. You didn't know to what extent,
I
but now
think
you
that
do.
somebody should, you know,
Somebody needs to step in and say
yeah,
something about
no,
something.
somebody needs to get his family involved, his real family, because
Well,
it's
I know he has a brother that knows her.
I mean, they don't want him there. Can you imagine knowing that someone doesn't want you there?
Yeah,
She
it's a really shitty feeling.
humiliated him because of his medication, which was the worst thing I've almost ever seen anyone do.
Oh, well, when she was, sorry, about my coat. When she was live, and he came in something about his pills, like what is this? What is
Yeah,
whatever.
that was terrible.
And I saw it come across, and I don't know if she pinned it. I've never used StreamYards as a host or anything, so I don't know how it works. But there was a comment that came up on the screen that said, "Princess, you could have done this all day. She's live right now," something to that effect. And
Huh,
I'm like, when isn't she live?
exactly.
When would you like her?
And what was really sad about that whole thing is he kept apologizing.
I
He
know.
looked like a little boy.
Like, mommy, I'm
Treating him
sorry.
like a
Love
child
me.
and humiliating him. And that made her look so bad to me.
Hmm.
I uh, I can't even tell you how bad it made her look. The only real mystery to me is the husband. He must live in a very odd existence, armed that
Yeah,
that
around that about madness, it's
yeah.
something. What I heard, and I understand he's frustrated. I can really understand that. I would be too. Like, hey, your your partner brings in, somebody you've known, granted, who is facing dire medical conditions. Yeah, it inconvenienced his life. I mean, there's another person in his house. Not only that, but very, very ill. So his life is disrupted. But again, he kind of, said, okay, well, all right, you can come. But I don't think, like I said, that either one of them knew the extent of this. But then he's sitting there making jokes and being so condescending to him. He's like, "What happened now?" I mean, I don't know. He's a shit, in my opinion.
Don't you think it's all about the money, though?
Oh yeah, in my opinion, yes. I think that she is. See, she doesn't come right out and say, "I need money for XYZ,"
She never does.
but she implies it.
We
She's
need
con.
money to
She's
go to
con.
Tennessee. That's not asking for money. We need money to for pay for gas to go to Tennessee. That's not asking for it.
Well, it is asking in a way, but the way that she subtly does it, like if you
Landing
can,
strip fupa. What's that landing strip fupa? Did
yeah,
you hear that? I didn't hear
I
that
just read it.
because I don't.
I don't know it though.
No, she had her something hair removed from down there,
Oh, that's that's
but
nice.
they left a landing strip.
Oh, oh,
Isn't that lovely?
that's
Lovely.
nice.
That's lovely dinner time conversation.
Oh, here go my headphones screwing up. That's nice.
I don't worry.
I'll
Don't
be right back.
Jojo. Don't even worry about it. Don't. Don't even think about it. I don't care about those things. Hi, tiny comedian. Do not even give it a second thought. Yeah. So she got it professionally done and they left a landing strip. I can't remember the reason for it. Samara will have to say it. Oklahoma. Hi, Oklahoma. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
my one headphones. I gotta throw them out. But I mean, I've heard of people doing that. I never knew of anybody that did that
There's
thing.
a
Like
channel
thing.
on here, and I don't know how they get away with it. It's called Urban Extractions. Okay, I'm not gonna
Uh huh.
promote the channel, but honestly, I don't know how they get away with it because they show everything.
Well,
Like,
or is it falling under adult education? I
well,
wonder.
no, I guess it's what like they do waxing down there.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah,
yeah, but they show like the whole. She must be a doctor or something
yeah.
because they
That's just
show the
like
whole
the
thing.
Dr. Pimple Popper. I mean, they really are surgical,
And then
procedures.
what she doesn't get, she pulls out with tweezers or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
But they show. I mean, they do show everything. Hi, Gemma.
yeah, they're definitely in the educational probably
But
community.
it's like if someone would come on my channel and show that, I would be devastated. I would be
Oh, they'd rip your channel right down.
porn bombed.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
goodness.
pretty.
Imagine that. Hey, can I film up there? Like, can I do all that? Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine seeing MGLs?
No. I don't think she's even seen her own in a long time.
No, it's possible.
She's
Hey, Ginger Log.
uh, and the scene she had to make, she's like, she's online, and if you get a chance, watch Burnt Toast because she really dives into it. She's pissed.
Well, okay. What was did you was it from last night? I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So what? Give me a little like
Well, she
recap.
does her normal stream. She was
Uh-huh.
reviewing it, and
Right.
she's not happy at all. She's pissed about the way that Princess is being treated,
Yeah, I am too.
about what Blowbag did, and we'll find out the results hopefully today. I mean, I hope they do.
I
But
like when she has people on her panel to weigh in on stuff.
yeah,
Because like, did she have that? Did she go?
no, I don't think she had time. It was like I think she ended around 11:30.
Okay. Because I love when she does that and people go up and talk about, their opinions about things. That's one thing that she does do that I really like. But I also love her channel. I can watch her, and I will probably watch her whole stream today because
I sat there the whole time too. I watched the whole thing.
yeah, it's one of the few channels, and I know a lot of people will come in here and say hello and whatever, but they won't stay. And I understand that because I'm like that too. I'll go into a channel and watch
Hmm.
10, 15 minutes, and then I'll go
That's
to
what I do.
another channel. Hi, Canal. I can go to two or three different live streams, but hers, I am hooked the whole time. I can't stop watching it. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, I was going to say prescribed. I'm prescribing you to go to her channel because it's a great channel. So yeah, go there. She's great. Crude AF, another one. Um, no, we don't like Bimbo Betty. Um, she's going to give me a
She's just she's just ugh, she's
She's going to put
disgusting.
any panel or every panel down that doesn't agree with her.
She sent a cease and desist to Crude, right? She didn't just send it to him.
I think she
She
sent
sent it to his wife.
Didn't she send him a restraining order? Or
Yeah, that's what they're going today, I guess, for it.
I hope.
She lied. She lied. Completely lied.
Well,
She
she
filed a false police report.
well she can't she get in trouble? We behoove you to check out.
Well,
Yes, we
she could get in
behoove you to
trouble.
check out Bird Toast, please.
Yes.
I'm hearing
We
my
behoove you. We behoove you.
I'm hearing an echo.
I don't hear it. Is it me?
It's okay, Jonathan.
The woman is, she says she's a victim of, past trauma in her life. That doesn't give you the right to traumatize someone else. Just because you're a victim doesn't give you the right to victimize someone else.
They just told me I'm echoing, so I'm going to put my earbuds in. Can you keep the chat engaged, please?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in my basement doing something because I'm redoing my laundry room too. And when I say redoing, I'm like moving shit and putting it somewhere else. But yeah, you know what she did to Crude. Ooh. When you lie on a police report, that's obstruction or hindrance of an investigation. And she's not going to stop until some judge puts her ass in jail.
She should go to jail.
She should. She should absolutely go to jail.
There's a lot of people in this platform that need to be careful.
She needs her channel taken away first. That's what she needs.
Right. I'm here still. I'm just putting my earbuds.
Yeah, no, my kid keeps coming down. I'm putting things away in my basement, and he keeps coming up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. I'm like, go upstairs, go.
Ginger Lock's so out of the loop. You're not.
Be happy.
Much. Except that Burnt Toast, I love her channel. Like, I just love her channel.
She does her job well.
She does her homework.
Oh, she does. And, she doesn't present it in a terribly mean way, but last night she was pissed. She was really upset about it.
Yeah, she's usually doesn't get pissed. She usually
yeah, she's usually calm and more reserved, but
yeah,
she wasn't exactly.
It's hard to be calm and reserved when you're talking about what has been happening to
so many people.
Yeah. Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay. Am I still echoing, guys? I got my...
It might be me because I'm simply in my basement.
I can barely hear you.
Me? You can't hear me? It might be your volume.
I can barely hear you.
Hold on. Can you adjust me on your end?
Yeah, I can. Okay. Say something.
I need to get a new pair of headphones.
Now I can hear you really well. Okay.
I can tell people how to work a StreamYards, but when it's in my face and like right in front of me, I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Damn it! My earbuds fell out. Damn it! Okay.
There's nothing interesting in my basement, nothing at all. But God forbid, I'm down here, so it's like I'll be right there.
Are you off work today?
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait to go back.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I like my job. I don't like being home. That's my thing. Like I was at home long enough. I don't need to be home anymore.
I would ask you what you do, but I don't think you want people on here to know.
No, not really. At least not like I don't care about the industry, but the type of.
No. Yeah.
No, Everybody knows I love food, so
the
just go from
hours
there.
are good when you have a child.
Yeah. And like I
Hi
said, everybody
Lou.
knows I love food, so just use your imagination, and that's what I do.
Hi, hi Lou. Hi Lou. Hello. Skip to my Lou. Remember that song?
Oh
Skip
my
to
gosh,
my
that's
Lou,
old.
my darling.
Darling. It's crazy now, with having a family now, all the songs that you have to remember.
Did you ever want another child?
No, hold on.
So you'll never have. Hey, tacos. God, I love being. Oh, I know. I know.
Did I ever want another child? No. No. I didn't want kids.
You never want. No, I'm just thinking. You have a boy. Did you ever want a
No.
girl?
No. That's
And it's
actually
not. I'm not saying that because
no,
he.
I am just
I'm
not
not
a girl mom.
just
I would
like
no.
yeah.
No. Well, I
I
don't
just
have
don't want you to
sisters.
think it's because he's autistic.
No.
I'm just
It happens in
wondering
girls too. No.
because if you ever watch the, have you ever watched the Hillbillies?
No.
Okay, so they have two children, and one has got Down syndrome, their
Mhm.
first one, and the second one is a little girl, and she's, quote
Neurotypical.
unquote, typical child.
Yeah.
I don't want to say normal because what's
Well, no,
normal?
we normally like the term would be neurotypical, but normal is kind of. I mean, yeah, my kid's not
So,
normal. I know
yeah.
that.
So they were told they tried for 10 years to have a child. And then they had their little boy, Bubba, they call him, and he's got Down syndrome, but he's the cutest thing. He's like,
Hmm.
I think he's 2. He is the cutest thing. And I mean, they're smart.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
people
they're
too.
smart. I mean, he learned to walk, and I always thought they would be really delayed. I don't think he doesn't seem delayed to me. He just seems like a normal child.
Well, every kid has delays. Every kid, whether it not
Well,
be,
my
sitting
grandson,
up.
yeah, my grandson was very delayed in his speech.
Hmm.
His speech was very delayed. He actually had to go to special classes for. They thought he would have a speech impediment, and he had to learn to talk because nobody could understand him.
Hmm.
But it wasn't. He has ADHD, but that's
That's the next thing that we're having our child tested for is because it's so prominent on his paternal side. We
mhm.
really need it. It has to be done because it's out of control. And back to you asking me would I ever want another child? No, simply because the fact that kids are freaking expensive.
Well, too, and they're exhausting. They're very
Yeah, I'm
expensive
just
nowadays.
you know I've told the story kind of about my child. Like I had my kid, literally had my kid. Within 3 months we started audiology testing, neurology, all this stuff. My child was diagnosed at 17 months with autism.
Uh-huh.
And from that minute that we started all of those tests and studies and doctor's visits and therapists and setting up this, that, and the other thing, you're exhausted. And then you finally get to breathe, and then it's here we go again.
See, and there's like both. Ginger Lock says both my nephews are on the spectrum. One is nonverbal, the other is in college. So,
Hmm.
you know, never
I look at it,
know.
I heard this one time, and I've kind of coined it as my own little kind of mantra because I'm not going to lie, it gets very frustrating. The verbal stimming, the physical stimming, the frustration of your child not being able to tell you if they have a headache.
Shaz, you need to go watch the Hillbillies. Their little boy is so cute. He's a handful. Oh, let me tell you, he is a handful, but he is so cute. He's adorable.
Like with
My
my kid, the
channel.
kid doesn't stop. It's literally from
Yeah,
the minute
he's a
from wake to
handful for
sleep.
his parents. He
I
is.
bet. And then
He's
they
a
also have
handful.
to, deal with the accommodations that they need.
And they got their little characters too, like their little, you know, when they don't want something, they don't want something. They know.
No, they're just like they're every other kid. They may be disabled or whatnot, but there's a phrase that I go by. It's just not a disability. It's just a different ability.
Right.
Like my kid could probably figure out a math problem faster than me. My
Right.
kid can arrange things. I should honestly have him down here rearranging the friggin' basement, but from color, size, shape, etc., that's what he's good at. He's good at electronics. and stuff like that. So he might not be able to talk to you on demand, but he can show you what he wants.
Right.
He picks things up very, very, very quickly.
Yep.
So there's all different characteristics, just like any neurotypical kid. But I would no kid, no other kid, especially not a girl. No,
Yes,
no, no.
hospice is good. That's
Yes,
a good organization.
hospice does. I understand. Their work is really, let's just face it, what it is. It's end of life care for the most part. I do understand that there's other types of hospice care, but they do wonderful work.
Can your kid take my AP statistics class for me?
Probably. I wish, honestly, I wish I had a prodigy on my hands, but no.
I wish I was a prodigy. What the hell do you mean? It's
My
funny
kid's
how
exhausting
some.
enough.
Have you ever watched America's Got Talent? They had a guy on there that was autistic. He was blind. I can't remember what else. He was blind, anyways. He was a genius at playing and singing and playing the piano. It
Well,
was amazing.
I have a thought that, and this has kind of almost, I don't know actually if it's ever been proven, but when you lose one of your senses, say your sight, your hearing, whatever, another one does improve because you have to compensate for the loss. So,
Yeah, it was
but,
amazing to see
but
him play what he played on
oh,
there.
I imagine he can't see the keys.
I
It's
mean,
all by touch.
he knew all the words to the song. He knew how to play the piano. I mean, most of us that are, what do you
Most
call it?
average
Not
people
no,
can't
an
do that.
average person cannot do those that don't have those skills. That's like Rain Man. Whenever I think of autism, I always think of the Rain Man. Remember
Yeah.
how good he was at counting and stuff like that?
Yeah, that is kind of an accurate depiction in a way. In a way, a lot of things were embellished, but that's with any movie.
Was that based on a true story? Do you know?
I have no idea. I've only seen it once or twice before I had a child with autism. But hold on one second.
Uh, I wanted to play that.
One thing I do wish though for autism is that there was some type of precursor before birth, because this is something you have to, like, it's just thrown at you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get, oh, by the way, there's this percentage of a chance, or there's a malformation, or I don't know, take your pick. There's a chromosomal defect. You don't get told shit when you're pregnant. It's just like, oh, here's your baby. Oh, okay, everything's cool, and then boom, bomb.
Okay, let me play what he did on America's Got Talent,
You won't get
and
struck, right?
I probably will get a copyright, but
Oh,
who
that's fine.
cares?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a copyright.
Oh, and
They
by
never
the way,
do.
if anybody ever has questions for me, I'm sure Gemma also can answer some
Yeah, if you
stuff.
guys have any questions for,
I'm always willing to talk about it. I was actually thinking about starting a channel, but then I'd have to cam
you
up and
actually should, because I think that would be a good idea.
uh, I don't know. My kid's father won't be on camera, and I wouldn't obviously promote it within this community.
Well, no kidding.
Especially not if my
Okay,
child's on cam. But alrighty,
no,
hold on, let me mute one
let me
second.
share. Share screen. Let me see. Okay, I have to. Okay, I'm going to play it here. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but
I'm Cody.
Hi, Cody.
I'm Cody D.
How old are you?
I am 22 years old.
Yeah.
Who are you, miss? Who are you?
I'm Mom.
Oh,
I'm
hi,
Tina
Mom.
Lee. Hi, Tina. How are you? What are you going to do here for us today?
I'm gonna sing a song for you on the piano.
I love it. Tina, tell us a little bit about Cody.
Cody is blind and autistic.
Wow.
We found out that he loved music really early on. He listened and his eyes just went huge and he started singing. And that's when I was in tears because that's when I realized, oh my gosh, he's an entertainer. So, yeah. Go on, Cody. Go on. This is your camera, okay? There's gonna be like 20 film cameras on it. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Boom.
I've been to so many places in my life.
Holy shit.
I've sung a lot of songs, and I made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life on stages, 10,000 people watching, yeah. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I love you in a place, oh, there's no space or time. I love you from my life. You're a friend of mine. But when my life is over, remember we together. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I'm singing a song to you. There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep.
Yes.
Please come.
He doesn't have much of a reaction.
This season, and I'm also a new mom this year. And
He's good.
it's the toughest job I've ever had and the most rewarding job I've ever had. You just want to give your kids the moon, the stars, and the rainbows. And tonight, I'm going to give you something special.
On every mountain and swim every ocean, just to be with you. You are the
Wow, he's impressive. Wow.
Let me close this. Huh.
I'm surprised that that young man didn't have a hard time with the sound.
And he was blind too. Like, I mean, that's, yeah.
My kid took to music. Obviously, that is not my kid. Okay. No, we are no. But like I know most of us have seen Fast and Furious, the one with the last one, the what's his name? The cute one. Paul Walker, right before he died. And it's like some song, "See You Again" or something. My son can sing the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can't read. I mean, well, he can when he wants to, but he can actually sing it. Not all the words, but he can hum the tune on point. But yeah, I'm not raising that. That's not in my house.
He's like excellent, that kid.
I'm just surprised with all of the sound.
He's
But
got a lot of support, though. If you saw, I mean, if you were watching, his family all
yeah,
support
that's
him. I mean,
very,
he's
very
got a
important.
very, very loving family.
That
You know,
support system is key not only for the person that is disabled, whether physically, mentally, etc. That is so important. It's really
it
important not
is.
only for them, but it's super important for the parents and the siblings.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Because as someone
Yeah.
that doesn't have much support, it's very lonely. That's why I'm on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
Because, nobody's jumping at, chopping at the bits to watch
That's
my
why,
kid.
that's why it would be good for you to have a channel and talk about your trials, your tribulations, how you deal with it, what you do,
Well, I
to
think
get
I
past
would
that.
want it more, not just to talk, but to show, because I'm a visual
Yeah.
learner. So I
Yeah,
think it would help a lot of
be
people.
you and YouTube being what it is today, you can't show your kid, you can't,
No,
you know what I mean? You can't
no.
show your address, you can't, I mean, people are so
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't
such
want something to
jerks,
happen or
and do
someone to
like
find me.
horrible things to people on here that you have to be careful of every single little thing that you do. You have to
Every word you say.
literally sit in front of a camera and talk and, or tell stories. I mean, yeah, you could tell stories and stuff, but you can't visually,
Put
you know,
yourself in that story.
you can't put yourself in that situation. And I could never imagine what you're going through. I can't imagine what my daughter goes through with having my daughter and my son, who have two of their boys that have ADHD, one has anger issues, the other one has eating issues. I can't
Hmm.
even put myself in their place.
Like my kid's father is extremely ADHD.
Is
Like to the
he?
point where I just want to but he's not medicated. He was as a kid, but I don't know. I don't dive into that, but he has said that he notices things in our child that would be considered on par with the results of his own tests when he was younger. My child also has cousins that are ADD, so it's very heavy on that side
See,
of the family.
both my grandchildren are on medication, are medicated, and they did not want to medicate them because they told them that it would change their personality a little bit. And they were like, well, I
Yeah,
don't want my kid's personality changed because although the one needs his personality changed, he needs
I wouldn't
the
mind
one
that.
that's got the anger issues, he really does. But
That's not
what they
healthy.
do for him is, and I don't know if they do it here or not, but they will, like, every hour and a half or so, let him go and run up and down the hallway to get
Hmm.
that aggression, um, out, because otherwise he'll just, start doing destructive things.
Well,
So,
that's how my kid is too, in a way. Like, because he can't voice his frustration, can't get it out.
right.
So,
I'm
he's
sorry,
chucked a
tacos.
tablet at a wall.
You could just rewind like about, I don't know, 5 minutes because I just played it.
If I listen, I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Hi, Life Rewinded. Thank you so much for the nice comment. That was very much appreciated. I appreciate that so much.
If there was a medication to make my child more socially what's considered normal, sign us up.
Yeah,
Because the struggles that my kid is gonna face may never talk, may never have a job, maybe never live alone. That stuff, I'll take a little bit of his personality because I know who he is.
yeah.
I know him, and
Well, they eventually agreed to it. But, my one, this is a funny story, but funny, not funny, because it wasn't funny for my son. They were capsules with those little, you know how they have
Yeah,
those little
and that's
pills?
Adderall. Yep.
The only way he could get my grandson to take them was my grandson would open them up and take one at a time.
Oh my
Like
God,
it
there's like
took them
100 of them.
they took like finally they had to end up having to put it in his food because they
Yeah, and
couldn't
that's a
have.
big pill.
It took so long for them to get him to take those pills. He wouldn't
It's
take them.
well, I know they make the littler ones, but I don't know. Depending on where you are and stuff like that, I imagine it's different everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the parents that don't medicate for school, but will medicate on the weekends. It's like, well, why?
Well, they're medicating, but he still has those issues. So what they do, they let him run up and down the hallway and get the aggression like out of his system,
Hey,
and then he
whatever
can come back
works.
in. And I guess that works for him because she hasn't been called back to the school because I mean she's a working
Yeah,
person. She can't,
I dread those calls. It's like,
no.
I gotta go.
Whenever it was the school calling, she would be like, well, at one point they told her they wouldn't take him anymore because he was so mean.
Yeah,
And she was so upset. She goes, I don't want to have a mean kid. I don't
yeah.
want him in. Talking to him didn't do any good. So they sent him to a therapist and they put him on. But she was like really upset about it. She was like, I can't believe that I gave birth to, someone that's this mean and does like horrible things.
Well, as a parent, you blame yourself. I've had it thrown in my face a bunch of times. Well, what did you do wrong for your kid to be this way? And it's just like, man, fuck, dude, I didn't do anything. Like, do you think I woke up one day and was like, yeah, by the way, hey, God, can you throw me a kid that like everybody's gonna make fun of and I'm gonna be blamed for everything? Can you do that for me? No.
I'm sorry, Rewinded. You had a tough road with COVID. Oh, God.
Yeah, she was
How
really
many
sick.
people have we heard have gone through that stupid virus? God, I hate it.
Well, I saw some news report. I think it was last night. Something about rates have dropped. Maybe it's just my state. I don't know. I was half asleep. To like 3%. So that's a promising sign. It's just something we're all going to have to live with. Does it excuse what happened? No. Does it excuse, how many people were so sick, lost everything, possibly even their lives? No. Should Fauci be in jail? Yes. So I don't know. I don't have an answer.
I don't think anybody has an answer, really.
Do I think we're going to be wearing masks for the rest of our lives? Maybe. Do I want to? No.
Do you think this is going to be the new normal for like ever?
No.
You think
Well,
it's going to be?
people are getting sick of it, and they're going to do what they want to do. And I know that I've spoken on this, and it's not a popular viewpoint. Listen, I get you don't want the government tell you what you have to do. I get it. Listen, I do. But like you have the convoy in Canada, and I'm not trying to start some fight or anything, but just sometimes you just got to say, okay.
Right.
And just let's all get through this, because if we don't, it is going to be our new normal forever.
Yeah.
People aren't going to go on vacations. People are being starved of human socialization now. That's why social media is blowing up even probably more than ever. You can't do anything. At the height of the lockdown, families didn't see each other for holidays. Nothing. Kids need that interaction, and not from 6 feet away. Whoever came up with that is.
Oh my God! You had it for 8 weeks.
Whew.
Oh, good Lord! I'm so sorry, Life Rewinded.
That's a long time.
It's not something I've heard that. I know of several people that have it at the present, but I hope to God they're getting better. They're healing. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Samara, I'm not saying that they should be forced, but the law tells you got to stop at a stop sign. I mean, it's kind of saying, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I get what you're saying. I see both sides of it, but at the same time, how are we going to move past this? Like, what's the solution? I
I
guess
don't
that's where
know.
we are.
See, I got both. I got the shot, the what do you call it? The vaccine, plus I got the booster. But look at me now, I'm sick. I
There you go.
got a cold. So can we 100% ensure that we're not going to get sick?
No,
But who knows if it's a cold or it automatically goes to
exactly. COVID.
automatically, that's what my doctor said. He says, you wouldn't believe how many patients I see a day because as soon as they get the sniffles, they automatically think it's, the COVID, and it's not
And
always
then they
that.
panic. We haven't really, normally every year we hear about like massive amounts of flu numbers. I haven't heard shit about the flu. So are they diagnosing people with the flu as having COVID? It's kind of like, is that the go-to? I personally have never had it. I've been very, very lucky. My family's
Well,
been
I
lucky.
I know my doctor's not because he doesn't believe in people just coming in like just for like if you're just slightly sick. Like he
No, it's
does,
take.
he will treat you if you're really ill, but he's not like he just sees so many people every day that have just like the sniffles or whatever because this is flu season. So
Well, Samara, the solution isn't to tell people either get the shot or you lose your job. I had to get the shot to get a job.
and
So
some
that's
people,
kind of,
yeah, have been forced, and I don't agree with that either. I don't
I
agree with
don't either. But, there's also the thought that, well, if you don't want that, then I guess start your own company, something like that. But I understand what Samara's saying.
which is sad.
Yeah, it sucks all the way around. There's no way around it.
No,
There's really not.
there isn't. But yeah,
It's unfortunate.
but who knows what's going to happen? We don't know. We can't read the future. We can't see the future. Are we going to eradicate this like the measles or mumps
Well,
or
see,
whatever?
this is the problem. They called it a vaccine, number one. The
Uh-huh.
vaccine means you don't get it because people with the vaccine are still getting it. So
Right.
it's not a vaccine. It's a oh shit thing.
Not even just once. They're getting it 1 and 2 times, 3
Yeah,
times
I've gotten both
sometimes.
shots. See, and I'll explain my rationale for this one. Okay. My boyfriend goes and gets shot number 1, right? He comes home within an hour. Oh my God, I'm so sick. I was like, dude, it's been an hour. It's like my throat, my head. Like, you have the man cold. Let me go find your balls in my purse and give them back to you. Then he just gets he wouldn't get out of bed for a day and a half. It was horrible.
Seriously, when I got the booster, they gave me the booster shot and the flu shot the same day on different arms, and I was sick. I was sick for almost a week. But I don't know.
Carla, this man was not sick.
Well, yeah, I believe you. I believe
He
you.
had no
But I
fever,
was.
nothing. He was in bed, got the TV on, laying there. I said, would you like some chicken soup? He's like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, oh, you can stomach that? Oh, okay, here you go, baby. I mean, he slept a little bit. I said, see, you have that option. I said, you have the option to do that. I don't.
Yeah.
And then the second one, you got it, what? Yeah, last Thursday, right?
I liked how you said the man called it.
It is. Literally, there's a video on YouTube that explains it perfectly. It's literally titled "Man Cold."
Thank you, Shaz. She was sick too from the booster. Hi, Kimberly.
Well, I haven't got. I'm up for my booster, I think, next month. And so he gets the second shot last week, right? Comes home. I'm like, don't even. And he's like, I got such a bad headache. And I said, no. And then he goes.
Funny thing about the booster made me sicker than the vaccine shot did. Like the vaccine shot didn't make me sick at all.
I didn't feel anything. I had my arm hurt a little bit.
I was achy. I was achy for about 12 hours, but nothing like the booster shot. I'm not trying to scare anybody. If you want to get it, get it. But keep in mind that I got a booster and a flu shot.
Yeah, my doctor said no. I told my doctor about that. He's like, what? Never do that.
That's what they told me. Next time I went in there to my doctor's, he said they gave it to you the same day because the nurse had given it to me. I go, yeah. She said it was okay. He said, oh no, I wouldn't have done that. Well,
Yeah, no,
thank
you
you.
don't need to be
She
doing
was
that.
your nurse. She's the one that did it.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Again, oh, my head hurts. And then he goes, and this is the best part of the whole thing, right? He goes, he takes a shower, he gets out, he's getting dressed. He goes, I'll try to be as active as I can. I said, you are a lazy sack of shit. Literally pulling on his pants one leg at a time. I'll try
That's
to be
funny.
as active as I can.
Oh,
I said, you are such bullshit.
that's like my husband. Well, when I was sick, like I feel better when I feel sick like that. I feel better when I'm moving around.
So
When
do I.
I'm laying in bed, I feel more sick. So I try to move around as much as I can.
I looked at him. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on there, bro. I came home after 47 hours of labor, gave birth. I came home 2 days later, and you know there's no nursery at the hospital no more. So I was with that baby all whole time. And I get home, I'm taking out the trash, washing the dishes, entertaining people, and you get a shot and you're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Men are such babies when
oh
they
no,
get
no.
sick.
I got the best story ever. So you know what he told me?
No.
He told me this a while ago. He goes, oh my gosh, I just read this article. I said, yeah, babe, what's it about? He goes, well, it said that women have stronger immune systems, so they're not as sick from the same thing a man would be dying over. They don't get as sick. I'm sorry, excuse me? And he literally
What?
said, science proves, and of course it was a male scientist that wrote this,
Oh, of course.
that a man's immune system is weaker than a woman's. So therefore, say they both get the flu, the man actually feels and is more sick than the woman.
Well, yeah. I want to see who Dr. Fauci said that.
I have no idea. I was like, are you smoking crack? What is wrong with you? I said, give me the phone, because he's looking up. I said, you need to stop looking things up, first of all, because you're going to hurt yourself. And I'm reading it, and I'm like, do you really believe, you believe this? He goes, yeah, and women have higher pain tolerances, too. So when I stub my toe, it hurts more than when you do it.
Oh, come on.
I looked at him, I
Doesn't
said,
actually believe that.
I said, how did this even happen? And I said, and I picked you to be the father of my child. Thank you.
Bye, tacos. Have a great day, honey.
Bye,
I hope you
tacos.
feel okay. Oh,
Yeah, so that's what goes on in my house. I think I was eating when he's telling me this, and I just paused, like fork midair.
I don't either, Jonathan. I think he's
Yeah, no. He should be in jail for crimes against humanity, in my opinion.
Yeah, seriously.
He maybe he feels the same way.
Okay,
though.
so your son is how old? Well, he's over the age that the youngest ones are getting their
yes.
booster shots, because I know my granddaughters.
Oh yeah, no, my
old.
kid can't even get he can't, like, my kid can't get the shot or anything.
My two granddaughters, who are the youngest ones, are 6, have both gotten
Somewhere around
the
there.
vaccine. And now that wasn't, if I would have had any say in it, I would have said no.
Wait, they're from America or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But my stepdaughter and my stepson decided that's what they wanted. Okay, keep in mind now my my stepson's family had COVID last December, and now the 13-year-old, 12-year-old, she just got COVID again. The whole family is sick with the flu, and the one that feels the best, that doesn't feel as sick as the rest,
the one that didn't get the shot.
the one that's got COVID. She doesn't feel sick at all. The rest of the family is deathly ill with the flu, especially the 1-year-old, who is very sick, and he had a flu or he had COVID like a year and a half. I'm saying a year and a
so
half ago,
sad. Yeah.
not last December, but the December before, and the whole family was sick with it. So now she's got it. So
Good
she
luck,
could,
Ginger. I'm sorry,
she
but yeah.
could. Hi, Ems. Um, so she could, you know, theory theoretically give COVID to the rest of the family because this will be her second time. Second
Might as
time.
well at this point. It's like the chicken pox. You
I,
might as well just keep going.
well, they can't go anywhere. My son or my stepson owns a store, so he can't work. Are you
My
leaving, Ginger? Is she
oh,
leaving?
M's. By the way, I dispute that 100%. Yeah, Ginger Lock says she has to go try to
Okay,
find something.
Ginger. Oh, okay.
M's. I'm not. No.
What?
Mm-mm.
A woman has a stronger immune system than a man and can also recover from trauma easier. Oh, see, Remy doesn't believe that.
I'm just saying. It's used when it's convenient. I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, granted, yeah, we're built for giving birth and all that stuff, but I'm sorry. A stubbed toe is a stubbed toe. Freaking man. They're
Did you know that Dr. Fauci's lab monkey escaped from a truck? No, I did not know that.
Well then. I don't care, Ems. I don't care.
I swear, Remy, pull up some reputable studies. That's where your hubby, your boyfriend,
No,
your hubby
I
got
don't
it
know
from.
nothing. I'm nope. I'm not
See,
gonna.
he was right. He told you the truth.
He could take that truth and
Oh,
shove it up his ass.
she's referring to cancer,
Oh
infection,
yeah, well
etc.,
that's
and
fine.
not stub
But
toe.
that's
No,
fine.
a stub toe.
I mean,
I don't
hey.
know. When I stub my toe, I wanna spew out every explicative.
Oh yeah.
Or have you ever like, you know? Oh, God.
Ever see a man try to deal with labor? I've seen those videos where they put
Oh,
the labor simulator, like the back labor and stuff, and they're freaking
oh,
out, and they're like, "That's like you're 1 centimeter. Calm
oh my God.
down."
I didn't even have, well, for my daughter. For my son, I had all front labor. For my daughter, I had all back labor. And
Oh, it's the worst.
let me tell you, when the nurse told me, I said, how long is this going to last? Because it was so painful.
The rest of your
She
life.
goes, as soon as it comes around to the front, then you'll know you're ready to give birth. And I said, what do you mean? I was in labor for 39 hours.
Mm-hmm.
39 hours, and it was like an hour 30 or something. I said, how long is this going to last? And the doctor said, and another thing she said that really pissed my doctor off when I was giving birth, she goes, all right, honey, push all those hemorrhoids out.
I mean,
he said, get her out of here. Because I was like, I have hemorrhoids. I didn't even
care. I was like, just get this thing out. Well, my kid was stuck, so it was a little bit.
They had to pull mine out with forceps. So
yeah, they tried that. No.
Yeah, that was poor thing had bruises on her temples, a bruise on the top of her head. It was.
Everybody was telling me I was going to have a cone head kid. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to be fine. And so the same person that tells me, what, I'm sorry, I'm never going to believe it. You're not, no. That tells me all this stuff. Oh, men are so weak and blah, blah, blah. So I gave, after I had, our child, 47 hours in labor. I pushed for 5 hours, by the way. I started around 7:30 in the morning. But after all is said and done, getting cleaned up, he looks and he goes, man, that was tiring. So, I'm sorry?
48 hours of labor. Did you have back labor?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It literally feels like somebody beating you with a bat in your back.
They cut me. I mean, they did. They literally had to cut me out, down there because she just wasn't coming. She kept going up, and they didn't want any trauma to,
They should have, in my opinion, had given me a C-section, but like my O2 kept dropping. And we were at that point where it was like either this is going to work right now or you have
How
to
big
have
was your
C-section.
baby, though? How big?
Not big, under 7.
See, mine was 8 pounds 9 ounces, so she was huge.
Oh, my doctor scared the
Yeah.
shit out of me. My doctor told me I was having a 10-pound kid. I was like, excuse me? But I was very, very small when I was pregnant. I think I only gained 20 to 25 pounds. I
Well,
worked my entire pregnancy. It was easy.
my second one was 6 pounds 5 ounces. Like,
That's around my kid.
and I didn't, and I carried like all around, like it was like I had just like a little stomach.
I looked like I swallowed a basketball. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Me too. I didn't teeny tiny, but my second was a monster.
See, I'm getting payback for the easy pregnancy. I'm getting payback now.
Oh, my first one was 8 pounds 9 ounces. Too bad she wasn't. My first one wasn't 6 pounds because I had them 14 months apart. So
Oof.
would have opened it up to a little bit bigger child. No, I had to have the big, huge monster of a child first.
I know when I was
Oh,
born, I have my birth certificate. I was tiny. I think I was around, because I was early. It was a month early, I think I was. So I was a tiny little baby.
10 pounds? You had a 10-pound baby? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. They literally said, you're going to, I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean? What? I'm sorry. So that's like an automatic C-section, right? Because we're not even trying that shit. No.
Right.
I was like, you need to, I don't care. Just, you need to do something about that business.
Ems, you gained baby weight if you didn't gain much weight when you had a big baby. I don't care what anybody says.
I walked out of the hospital. I went in, I think, a size 12. I didn't wear maternity clothes, nothing. I went in a size 12, walked out, I think, a size 9.
3 pounds to her heaviest was 7 pounds 4 ounces. Oh, my baby was like, the second one was 6 pounds, like,
oh, wow,
and he was a boy. The girl was 8 pounds 9 ounces. The boy was 6 pounds 5 ounces. I was like, he's too small. He can't be mine.
Well,
a big baby.
Speaking of having babies, so my kid's father really didn't believe that he was having I was having a boy. He was dead set that's not happening, because his family has all girls. Literally, there's him and another cousin. That's all the boys in that generation in his family. We're having a girl. We're having a girl. We're having a girl. I'm like, no, we're not. We're having a girl. No, we're not. He goes out, buys everything pink. Legit, everything pink. And I'm like, number one, I hate the color pink. My kid came home. We went, found out the gender, right? I picked out the name. Right there, 5 minutes, it was decided. My kid came home in a Batman outfit and a pink car seat.
Yeah, Ems, I remember you saying you were considering having another baby.
Yeah, I remember that.
Life Rewinded says the nurse nearly killed me. They upped the I don't know what that word is, and didn't register it on the computer. Pitocin, and didn't register it on the computer. And then the second shift nurse raised it again, and I lost my blood pressure. Had emergency C-section right there. Wow.
That's just...
Yes, I remember that.
That was probably back in the day when they recorded everything on paper, because I know, that's what they used to do, at least when I was born.
Why, you're still young enough. You could still have
Ems is in the highlight of her not Twilight yet.
Yeah, but she could still have she's young enough. I mean, she's not even 40. She could still
I think she's only a couple of years older than I am.
Yeah, she could still have a baby. I mean, people are having babies that young.
Yeah, you blame it on COVID. You go on with your bad self. Just blame it on COVID.
Yes, me, my driest. I lost 55 pounds. That's how sick. Oh my goodness gracious. I think the COVID isolation gave me baby fever.
Ems, but guess what, Ems? If you got pregnant now, the baby wouldn't be born until you're almost 38, 39.
Who was talking about having...
Hey, Ash.
Oh, God, what is that? Somebody was talking about it. Hey, Ash. Somebody was talking about having, not strep. What's that other thing people get shots for?
What? For what?
I can't remember. They got something the other. I can't remember. It'll come to me. On my mind, I swear I'm getting senile. I don't remember stuff.
Ems, you know something? Em said my kids would be 20 years apart. Yeah, my youngest brother is 19 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So press a one in the chat if you had a kid a while back, like more than 10 years ago, and would have another baby now. Press a one, press a two if there's no way you'd have another baby after 10 years.
No.
'Cause
My mother had
I might.
my mom, my older brother and I are 6 years apart. My brother's from her first marriage. I'm from my parents, and my other little brother is 9 years younger than I am, and he's from
Mr.
the same
Positive
parents.
is pressing two. Shaz is pressing
No,
two.
no.
Two. No, 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 no. So you guys wouldn't have another baby after 10 years. Oh.
Samara, you have babies. They're just furry and have
I
paws.
think mine would be a one. I
No.
seriously think I would have probably considered it.
I had my
I'm
whole
gonna
life
do
planned
this.
when I was younger. I was going to have 4 kids.
Ems has a brother that's 28 years older than me. So he's old enough to be your dad. And a set of twin siblings 20 years apart. Wow.
Em's family's like mine.
Your dad was remarried though, right?
Yeah, he just finished up marriage number 3. Yep.
My husband's mother had a daughter, like she had a first marriage, and his sister is old enough to be his mom.
Well
So,
done.
yeah.
I know my mom was an aunt before she was born.
She was like 60 years old or something when my husband, no, not 60. What am I saying? She was like 30 years old or something when my husband was born.
Well, get this. For everybody that would have a baby after 10 years, my stepmother's only 9 years older than me.
Oh, really?
Yep. 9 years. Almost to the day.
Most of the day?
I said almost to the day.
Almost to the day, yeah.
9 years.
I can't remember how old she was, how old my mother-in-law was when she had my husband, but I know his sister was old enough to be his mother.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was.
Like that. My father married my stepmother when she was 23.
I mean, she was his half sister.
Stupid.
She wasn't his stepsister. She was his half sister.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Because my mother-in-law had been married before.
Oh,
then
wow.
My dad got married and his wife, I'm sorry. Then he met my mom.
She must have been young when she died.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't be, never mind.
So he had a first family and a second family.
My dad went for 3.
Wait, Ems, are you the baby of the family? My dad didn't know about twins until about 10 years ago. I always wanted a sister. I never knew I had one. Wow. Wait a minute. How come you didn't know you had a sister? Well, look at me being all nebby. I don't get that.
I didn't know I had a sister until I was 10 years old.
Really?
Wait, no, more like 8. Yeah, 8. I'm timing it up with my mom's death.
Have you had a relationship with her now?
Me?
No, Ems. Does she have a relationship with her sister that she never knew she had? That would be like so awesome to finally, well, in some cases, misbehaving, it would be awesome to have your sister around.
Oh, wow. That's interesting, Ems.
My
That's an
dad
interesting
got
story.
her pregnant in the military, and her family sent her away, and my dad never knew. Oh, that's sad that you never got to like grow up with, or at least grow up knowing that you had a sister. You have them now? Oh, that's good. I'm happy for you.
No, my half sister can stay. We live in the same town. I haven't seen her in like 15 years, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, some people like ask misbehaving about her.
I'm literally perfectly fine.
Sometimes it's a good thing that you don't have a relationship with them. Sometimes not so good.
Yeah, I actually don't have a relationship really with any of my siblings because of the age difference. I mean, I think there's 26 years because my mom got married, had a son. My father was married had a daughter. They get together, have me and my brother, and then my dad goes off and marries somebody else and has another kid. So we're all split up like that, but we really don't
Typhoid
have
Dawn.
that.
That's what Misbehaving had her half sister to her house, and she brought the virus to her home and infected 11 members of her family with the
That's a
virus.
story you don't live down.
Yeah, yeah. And she kind of went there knowing that she was sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I don't think
wrong.
nowadays you go somewhere where when you know you're sick.
These
And
days, how about you just don't do that. Doesn't matter.
it's pretty bad. My dad was born in the 40s and went into the military at 18, so whatever year that would have been.
So give
So
or
is
take the mid
she
50s,
kind of
60s.
probably is old enough to be your mother,
Yeah.
your sister.
Yep.
Yeah.
She would definitely be old enough.
Because I mean, Ems is young. Ems is
She's
only
around,
like in her
yeah, she's a couple
30s.
years. She said her age up above. I'm not gonna repeat it, but she's right around my age.
Okay, Jojo, have a great day. Love you, girl. Yeah, so her sister's probably old enough to be her mother.
You know, life rewinded. That's what happened kind of with my older brother and I, but we again never really had a relationship. I mean, with my mom dying so young and us being so young, we all got split up anyways. So none of us went to the same house. There was no way to really keep any type of bond. From my memory, I don't remember that ever happening
Yeah.
for us
Yeah, she's
because my
old
mom
enough
got
that
sick so young.
she's still your sister though. But that's good. At least you've got her in your life now. So
My stepmother's old enough to be my sister, not my mom. It's funny when because she moved away, when she was here, we would go into stores and people would overhear her talking like she has grandchildren. Not only my child, but my half sister has kids that are like 20 something years old. And she says, yeah, I have grandkids that are in their 20s, and people stare at her like, what? How's that possible? You could see them doing the math in their head.
well, people I mean it's not so weird nowadays.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
Ems.
echoing.
Oh, it's probably me. Yeah, my mom. Yeah, Ems, my mom, around the same time too.
I think you actually talked about that a little bit. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
That's
I'm
got to be
hearing
hard.
I'm hearing an echo.
I'm not hearing it. Are you guys hearing it?
Are you guys hearing an echo? I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo from you or myself.
I'm hearing it from me. No,
It's always you. You're the problem.
I'm always a problem. What the hell?
Problem child.
Jonathan said, what did he say? I wish I seen my fourth sister's face. I don't even know what she looks like. Blonde or black hair. I don't know. I don't know what color she is, tin or white. No clue. Wow. That's sad. That is sad.
Yeah, I think it's cool when siblings are close. I don't think I don't know. I don't think I would want it. I don't know. I'm a loner. But I do feel bad for people that know that they have siblings or other relatives out there that they
You know what
exist
you
but can't
can
get
do
to.
if you know? It's like that DNA. I don't know if you guys watch Curiosity Inc. Okay, so he put his DNA in that DNA database and he found a sister. So he thought he was okay. He found a sister. Now he's just found a brother. So the
Wow.
three of them, and they've all got the same father, but they've all got different mothers. And at first, well, the sister that he found wanted, does have a relationship with him. And at first, the brother didn't want to have a relationship with him, but now he does. So to be continued. I can't wait to
Hopefully
see
that goes good.
if he looks like him or what's going. Yeah, hopefully it'll go good. Yeah. Curiosity Inc. If one of my mods want to post that channel, but yeah, that's one of the Yeah, so what he did was he put his DNA in some kind of database, and that's how he found them. So if you are looking for somebody, um, you're looking for a family member or whatever, sometimes that's all you need to do is put your DNA in that database and they will find family members.
A
So,
cousin found me that way. I
yeah.
don't know what site it was or what he used, but that's how he found me. And I mean, I've talked to him here and there, but it's nothing, that.
Ancestry.com. That's it.
Yeah.
Ancestry.com. My family just went through some shit with Ancestry a few
Oh
weeks
boy.
ago. Oh, really? Was it bad? I
I
don't
tried to
know.
do my family tree when I was younger for like a
I
school
always
project. I
wondered if
gave up.
I always wondered if that was like really, you know,
Well, there's
some
that
of my
what now?
family
That test
members,
now.
some of my family members were gifted one of those DNA kits and they just got the results back a
Uh-oh.
few weeks. It started some drama. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it could. Like if people were messing around, no.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you have
Naughty,
another
naughty.
daughter or another son?
What do you mean you're part what? We don't have that in our
Well,
family.
see, what happened with him was he was in a band. His dad was in a band years ago.
Oh.
So being in a band, I guess he slept around
You
quite a
think?
bit. So all his siblings, like, because he's got his mother is really young, and I'm echoing like crazy. Um,
Oh, I
so
bet it worked, Ems.
he never screwed around on his mother. He just
Mm.
he was doing
Mm-hmm.
that. He wasn't with his mother, but
I would honestly, I don't know if I would want to know. Being at my age now, I just don't think I would ever, I
I
mean, I
would.
have a sibling that looks like me. We both look like our mom.
I would.
I don't know.
I definitely would.
But see, I know from my upbringing, would I ever want anybody else to know about
Mr.
it?
Positive says I'm echoing through you.
Echo.
See,
Jesse?
it's always me. Wait, if I take it off, take my earbuds off. Am I still echoing? Yeah, I'm echoing really bad. I was gonna shut down anyways.
Yeah, I gotta get going, and Home Depot awaits. Ugh.
Before
But
it starts raining.
yeah, I gotta pick up one of them storage racks.
Sorry, I'm so boring.
Yes,
But
we are boring. But thank you guys, Carla. Thank you for allowing me up.
hey, no problem. Come
All
up
right.
again.
Well, everybody have a great day. I'm checking
You
out.
guys
Bye, guys.
all have a good day. Love you guys so much. We'll talk about some more stuff tomorrow. But have a great day, everybody. Yeah, it was a bad echo. I could hear it too. I couldn't concentrate on what I was talking about. But you guys have a great day. And we'll talk. Hey, to be continued. I think this conversation was pretty interesting. So have a great day, everybody. Bye. Jonathan, maybe I'll have you up on panel tomorrow. You can tell me your story. Even if a baby passes away from a mother's belly, she or he goes to heaven. When I watched this movie called Heaven is for Real. I just saw a movie I want to watch. It's called 90 Minutes in Heaven. So it's about some guy that gets into a car crash and he's dead for the paramedics declare him dead. And he talks about, he's a pastor and talks about being in heaven for 90 minutes. So you guys have a great day. Bye.